to another Casey Kasem's Top 40 2023 version. We have done 2 videos in this second series of Casey Kasem's Top 40. There is a playlist on my channel if you go to the playlist section and you click on that. If you have not seen the original Top 40, which the original Top 40 was the top 40 songs going, by 5 basically. All the way down to my top favorite 5 songs from the channel that I had learned because of this channel and the submissions that people had put in for me to listen to and react to. This is the second version of that, and this is not another top 40 of all the songs we've done on the channel, but I minimized it to just 2023. And if this channel continues beyond 2024, 2025, who knows if this channel will survive another day, let alone years. But if each year goes by and we continue on this channel, then I will do this same thing, Casey Kasem's Top 40 for that particular year. So this is Casey Kasem's Top 40 for 2023, and we have done 2 previous videos to that, just like with the original Top 40. In this Top 40, if you have not seen any of those videos yet, I would encourage you to go back to that playlist and start with the 40 through 35 or 36, and then 35 through 31, and etc. Follow it that way instead of just kind of jumping right in the middle of it. It makes it a little more fun to find out how we're counting down. And this brings up a good point before we get into this that I want to make, because this, even though I made this point before, I still had people bring this up in the middle of the premiere of the last video. When I did this top 40, I don't want you to think like exactly the numbers that I put them in. So let's say I put this song at number 35, and then I put this song at number 32, and you guys, or even myself, say something to the nature of like, oh man, this is such a good song, or even when I listen to it, I feel better about it than the song that was at 35, or 35, I feel better than the song that was at 32. It's not like a one-to-one thing. The best you can do when you watch these top 40, because this was incredibly difficult for me to do, is just think of it as an area versus a specific order. Because when it came to choosing which songs I liked more, it was just like splitting hairs for a lot of these. However, the thing you can take away from it is that whatever songs I put at, let's say, 35 to 40 versus the songs that I have from 1 to 5, yes, those songs I like better and I felt were better than songs from 35 to 40. But you can't now extrapolate that and put that into, well, you had this at 35 and you had this at 34. When it comes to that, just like 5 songs or even 10 song section, it's not like specific. It's just like these songs were in this area, and it was really hard to choose between all of these songs. So don't get your panties in a twist if you're like, I can't believe you picked that song over that song, and it's like 2 songs away. It's generally like that it belongs in this area. As a broad picture, you can look at that and be like, okay, he definitely didn't like that song as much as he liked the bottom 10 or whatever. So just keep that in mind as we go through this, because even as I go through it and I listen to it, I'm like, yeah, some of the stuff about this song I like a little more about this song, or some of the stuff about this song I like about that song, yet they're right next to each other. It could go either way, people. It could go either way. All right, with that said, get your panties out of a twist, and hopefully we can continue on this road. Today we are doing the 3rd video of this series, which would be, if I believe correctly, 30 through 26, because we've done 40 through 36, and 35 through 31. So this is 30 through 26. I am not keeping track, but I think some people are keeping track of who is currently in the lead. And that is just a reminder, after we go through all of these videos at the very end, I will add up the person who picked this song for me to listen to in 2023. And I have a great record of that for this year, even though I didn't have it for the last one. Because we went all the way back to the beginning of the channel where we didn't keep good records. Whoever wins that, or has the most songs on this top 40 list that I chose, will win a free set from me. So we will go through these. You can keep track. The only time I'm going to keep track is when we get to probably 5-1, because I want to just know who's going to win so I can announce it at the end of it. Okay, so if you have not seen the other videos, I encourage you to go back. Otherwise, we're going to get started with our number 30. And on our number 30, remember, that doesn't mean 30 is necessarily better than 26. It just means this is in this range. I picked this song because I like the voice of the singer most of the time. He does teeter into the land of cheesiness sometimes. I have seen this, which will give you a clue. I'm pretty sure this is the same guy, or maybe I'm totally mixing it up. I'll feel stupid if I'm mixing it up. I did, at the very beginning of the channel, I did a reaction to Ariane's music. I can't remember. I did like 3 or 4, and then I stopped doing Ariane because every single one was getting blocked, and I would not be able to get them back on the channel. So I was just like, all right, I guess we're not doing Ariane anymore. And he was a singer, I think, for Ariane, if I remember correctly. And every time I see him, he's got long hair that looks like Jesus, kind of like Sasha. And yeah, he's got a good voice, but he just kind of sometimes gets in the land of cheesiness every once in a while. Nonetheless, this band has been on the channel quite a bit because of, I can't remember who turns it in. I'm pretty sure it's Jean-Francois. Maybe I'm just doing that because it's French. Nonetheless, this is Lalu, and the song is Reset to Preset. Reset. Such a good song. Here we go. There it is. It's such a good song. And I love the positive. Da, 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 da. Good drum beat there. Is this Cardarelli? The drums kind of, I can't remember if this is Cardarelli or not. All I know is the drums are kicking some serious butt here. Wait, is this Colin? Colin turns in Lalu a lot. I don't know why I think Jean-Francois, but I can't remember. See, I'm getting it mixed up. I don't keep track of what all you guys turn in. Just nice drive here with very pretty voice. Oh, I just love this. It's the harmonies, and it's just, it almost feels like a sitcom kind of catchy. Something that'd be like from Three's Company or something from the 80s. Probably Michael only remembers that reference. John Ritter. Oh, what was her name? Blondie that had just a wonderful body. Well, Janet did too when she was young. Timothy's watching this. That dude from up north state. He'll remember the Three's Company. Oh, such a good song. Coming in, number 30. To preset. Nice bass And they say there's a billion stars within our universe. Is that what you just said? Again, I don't pay attention to lyrics, and this made my top 40. There we go. Good solo time. I know this goes into, like I said, Lalu really writes some fantastic songs. I have several of them on my playlist. As I said, this goes into kind of the realm of a little bit of cheesiness, mostly I think because of his voice. So I'd be interested in the rest of the people on the channel, if you guys like the song too, if it's enough for you guys to like it, to put it on a playlist, like me. Obviously it made my top 40. Reset. Love the drum work. It's like he gets to play a little bit with that dun dun dun. It's very, yeah, it's a very Dream Theater line. Halftime. It's catchy. It's like Three's Company. When he doesn't do vibrato, it's... He sounds okay. I mean, he sounds good to me. I just think it's when he does that vibrato, just like I tend to not like in those high-pitched singers. Vibrato ruins shit. I know you use it to cheat, but it ruins it to me. I know all you people
and find another planet.
in the chat are like, vibrato's okay. It's okay in very, very, very small doses. See? Listen to that. Just very clear. Cuts through. None of that. Sounds so good on this song.
Reset to preset and find another planet.
No, we shouldn't find another planet.
Find another planet.
We've ruined this one. Let's stay here. Reminds me of Interstellar. Okay, so that brings us to our number 30, which is Reset to Preset by Lalu. Again, for some reason, probably because Jean-Francois is French, and I think they're a French band, right? Or maybe I'm making that up too. But maybe it was Colin. I think for some reason I think it was Colin too, because Colin turns in a lot of Lalu. So I don't know, but I like that song. It pops up on the playlist. It's on my top 40 playlist. That basically my top 40 playlist is everything that I hear on the channel that I like, that I want to hear more of. I put on my top 40 playlist, and that's usually the playlist I listen to when I'm in the car, driving somewhere. And it's gotten so big now that there's so many songs on there. But this is on there when it pops up. I love it. So. Let's move on to our number 29. We are in the 20s, folks. We are in the 20s. So number 29, I 100% know who this is and who picked the song, because there's only one person that has put this person or band on the channel. So it's very easy, and they've put them on the channel quite a lot. And I would say 95% of it I like. There are just a few songs I like more than the other ones, so that's why this song made this list. I actually had a hard time between this one and another one, which I will try to remember the title while we're listening to it. Oh yes, I do remember now. That I'll tell you at the end of the song. Was a really tough one for me to pick between the two, but I ended up going with this one. I had a duel literally when I was listening to it, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna play both of these songs back to back, and I'm gonna decide which one after playing them back to back, I'm going to put on the list versus the other. So this one is Mephisto. Mephisto by Mark Bonilla. Not Bonilla, Bonilla. So I recently got, I don't know, Michael, if you saw it, because I knew this is Michael. Michael's the only one who's put this guy on the channel. He's essentially a Steve Vai kind of person, or a Gary Hoey kind of solo guitarist. And he's got a lot of great songs. And there was a comment recently on one of his videos, or one of the songs that we did, that this guy said he knew Mark Bonilla and grew up with him or something like that. So Michael, I would check that out, since you're the one who put that song on the video. Check out that comment and maybe respond to him, and you guys can go to a show together. So from the video that I've seen that Michael has shown me of Mark playing, because Michael saw him live, I think a few times now, Mark looks pretty old, but he's still kicking some serious butt. So let's get into this. Mephisto by Mark Bonilla. The other song that was competing for this song was Afterburner. I'm pretty sure is the title. That song frickin' rolls too. But I chose this one because of certain aspects to the song that I liked a little bit more. Here we go. One being that cool, like, shuffle groove. Michael, when you heard him live, did he play this song, Mephisto? Yeah. Yeah. That shuffle groove is really cool because it just keeps you like on the front of the beat. I've always said the thing I like about his playing, I've said it pretty much in every video we've listened to, is his phrasing. His phrasing and his bends are just really spectacular, specific, minute detail that really adds a lot to his playing. And that would be an example that you just heard right there. Climbing up that ladder. That was great. Flamenco guitar. Doesn't sound like classical strings though. Huh, maybe it does. And that shuffle groove is still staying right there in the pocket. There's your double time, Colin. Yeah. The other thing I like about Mark Bonilla's songs, like this one in particular, it's a pretty short song. It's like, what, 3.5, 4 minutes or something like that? If this song went on for like 10 minutes like this, I would get pretty bored. Because instrumentals typically can't hold your attention for that long. But 3.5 minutes of this. See, and I love how it keeps going back to that, to this. So you hear that? He just knows how to bend fucking notes perfectly. And his phrasing. Bending notes and phrasing. Mark Bonilla, folks. That's why he's on this list. That's all I got to say about that. Okay, so we have now hit number 29, which brings us to our number 28. There's really no reason for me to keep talking. But again, just a reminder, just because I have reset to preset and Mephisto like this, doesn't mean I think one is definitely better than the other. They're in this category of 30 through 26. So that brings us to the same category. Again, I could like this less maybe a little bit than Mephisto. I don't know. I just know that they're right here. They're very close. I like them. And when I think about these songs, they sit in this spot. So coming in at, let's see, 28 will be a band that I don't remember who turned this in. I don't remember. Okay, this is, I'll just get into it. This is Synergy by Paralydium. We've had Paralydium on the channel a handful of times, and I dig a lot of their stuff, but this song I definitely dig a lot. So here we go, Paralydium with Synergy. Got a very progressive feel. Go, go, go. And I love that. Oh, this song is sick. Ooh. Hear that low. That low chord was awesome. I wonder what these guys look like. Once again, he's like on the border of being cheesy in his singing, but not for me. He's like underneath the border. A little whiny, but I love that melody and how he's following the guitar. The guitar's following him. Listen to that. Love it. Very catchy chorus. Such a good chorus. I think that's why that song made it on this list. The chorus alone is so good. And then the riffage in between, from beginning to end, is what makes the song good. Definitely makes me want to sing in the car when it comes on. Like that little, it's like almost like a pinch harmonic, but it's not. Love that. Everybody sing along, come on. Great freaking chorus drives the song. And then a nice little break. Everything that a song should have. Good verse, great chorus. Go off in the La La Land for a minute and then come back and end with an outro after the chorus. And here is our break. Stuck in the head. Woo! Yes. Back into the normal. One more time, probably, and then an outro. Keyboard solo. Love it. They're trading back and forth, baby. Very Dream Theater-esque right there. Good transition back into it. Love that. Could this be paradise? This song is. I think I started with Tranquility, but Synergy. The name of the song. I think I said Tranquility. Outro. I wonder how Sasha feels. I can't remember how Sasha feels about this song because he's not as good as Daniel, I know, but he's got a Daniel Hyman-esque feel to me. Is it Daniel Hyman? I'd be laughing if it was. All right, so that brings us to song number 28. All right, yep. I don't know who that was, but I'm guessing, was that another Colin one? Is Colin kicking some serious ass on this? I know Mark Bonilla was Michael, so Michael, I can't remember if Michael has more than one in the last ones, but yeah, I think that we are heading down the way. Very, very good. And let's get, there's nothing else to say. I really like that song. I think that song out of this group, I could even have a little higher than it actually was. So let's get on to the next one, which is a band that I don't think we've had more than once or twice on the channel. But this certainly made my list because the one time or the second time that it was on our channel, I dug this song a lot. Have zero clue on who actually turned this in. So the song is called I'm Not Blind, and it has an amazing chorus, and the band or singer is Presto Ballet, I think is how you say Presto Ballet. Let's get in. So that's song number 27. such a very catchy chorus, which again is like butter to my heart.
Looking out the window, my day is not the same. Taking time, my hand out to feel the rain. Competing with the thunder, the music and the sound. It's as if I'm under the spell in which I drown. Here in my mouth, the words come out, the future's in my eyes.
It kind of reminds me like an old Eagles song or something like that until it actually breaks in. Probably because the 12-string guitar. Or at least it sounds like a 12-string guitar. This is where it kicks in. I'm not blind. Nice tempo, just setting the groove.
People around me let me down.
Have no idea who turned this in. No idea.
Even though I know
Hell, it could have been. Oh no, Feedy was gone before 23.
hard to see things close to me, lose apart with age. I'm not a star with the way I fly, realizing
Here we go.
I'm not blind
All the time.
realizing I'm not blind.
Great harmony, very yes-like. And I like his voice. He's got that lot of grit to it. Hey! It's got that.
All the time, realizing I'm not blind. All the time, realizing I'm not blind. Wonder why the stars shine.
Great section here.
So far, yet so clear, gets me winning all the time.
Nice. Back to that straight like bell. Deep, deep, deep. All right, in the chat, tell me how many of you have this on a playlist, or how many of you are going to put this on the playlist? I'd be interested to see. It's a great song. It's got some soul to it a little bit, along with the rock.
You can keep the crying, but you can't keep
So like
the tears.
a rock version
What
of
will
Eagles.
really matter after all these years? When we're through and dying, the fact remains the same. The grace that we were given cannot be retained.
Nice. Put it into full time. Great outro.
The grace that we were given cannot be retained.
I mean, there's really not much to say. Just listen to this song. It's so good. fade out. Dana, nana. So I don't think we've had that band more than once, have we? Whoever turned that song in the chat, if you're listening to this, or if you guys know who turned it in, tell me if we've had that band on the channel more than once, because I think that's the only time we've had them on the channel. I mean, tell me more about them. Is the reason we've not had them on the channel is that this is their only good song? Again, I like his voice. I think the rock energy is pretty good. It just drives. It's very nice. And then the chorus was very chordal, which I love. It's like nice harmonies, right in the pocket, pleasant to listen to, catchy. What more could you ask for in a song like that? So that is song number 27. So just as a reminder, before we get into song number 26 and the last song for this set of videos, or songs for the video. First, coming in at number 30 was Reset to Preset by Lalu. Number 29 was Mephisto by Mark Bonilla. Number 28 was Synergy by Paralydium. And then the last one, which was number 27, was I'm Not Blind by Presto Ballet. I think it's how you say it. I think it's ballet. It's not ballot. If it was ballot, I would laugh my ass off, but I think it's ballet. Correct me if I'm wrong, whoever turned it in. Which now brings us to song number 26 and the end of this video, our last song of this video. This was hard for me because I do feel like this song could be put higher. Out of the 5 songs that we have here, this one I do feel like could be in a different category, a higher category, meaning like closer to number 1, not closer to number 40. It was tough. It's just there's so many good songs to choose from. It was just hard, and it fell to number 26 on our list. But I do think, again, it could be up as high as 20. That's how much I like this song. This band has been on the channel several times, and the more I hear them, I just really, really like their songs. And the hint that'll tell you who this band is that it freaking took me forever, with people telling me several times how to pronounce their name, because it was just weird looking name, and it's still weird, but now I know how to pronounce it, and this is All Crust, and the song is The Great White River. Let's get into it. I don't know who turned this in at all. Oh, I just love this beginning. It's got a very, I can't think of the title. The chords are very instrumental by Dream Theater. As it goes down, oh, I just love this. That transition has got to be one of the... I'm telling you, this song could be higher, I know. But all it's going to tell you when all you guys are bitching like, how is this song at 26? I love that little... Just means that there's a lot more good songs coming, people. Cut me some slack. It was tough. Oh, it's such a good fucking song. Definitely the best of this set. love it. Setting the mood perfectly. Love that high part. So fucking beautiful. Right back to the great verse. I'm telling you, when I picked it, I said, when I actually play, I said this to myself. When I actually play this on the channel and it sits at number 26, I'm gonna be kicking myself. And here I am, like, kicking myself. Like, this song is so fucking good. I love that. Oh, I want to hear more by these guys, because this song is just so fucking sick. Back to the beginning. Telling you, the construction of a song, of a good song, is rather simple. Have a beginning like this, an opening riff that just catches you out the gate, grabs you by the fucking throat. For all you. I think I remember saying the first time I heard this, like, not my favorite, but it doesn't turn me off at all. Like, I wouldn't say I like it, but it's not bad. For that part, because it's like, na 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 na. Amazing chorus. And then have a little bridge. Fits everything that makes a great and beautiful song. And I feel like this outro is like a perfect way to end this video. It's like you're riding off into the sunset. Reminds me of the end of Good Will Hunting, when the credits are starting to roll and he's driving his car on the highway going to California, assuming to get Scala. And we're done. Okay, so that brings us to yet another video. This was 30 through 26. As a reminder, Reset to Preset by Lalu was number 30. Mephisto by Mark Bonilla was number 29. Synergy by Paralydium was number 28. I'm Not Blind by Presto Ballet was number 27. And coming in at number 26 is The Great White River by All Crust. And just like I told myself, as soon as I heard that, I'm like, I feel like this has got to be higher. And it might even be higher ultimately than the next couple songs on the list. But it just goes to show you that why didn't this make top 10? Because I think when I listen to it right now, I'm like, how's this not a top 10 song of 2023? Because there's just better other top 10 songs for me. This is where it started pinching. It started pinching my freaking ability to like, man, these songs are, and I'm not saying the other ones were not there, but they're a little bit more, I don't know, easy to like put them in that category. But again, this is like the first one. I would say maybe the War of Being song, I think, could have been higher as well. But I feel like they're all good. I like all these songs. And again, we have now made it through, 15 songs, essentially. I would say there's a break from the first 5, like 40 through 36, and these songs, which is 30 through 26. But in between that 35 through 31 is, again, kind of like bleeding into this upper tier. And now I'm going to say the same thing the next song, or the next video. The Great White River, I feel like could be a lot higher, but it just, when I listen to the other songs, I'm like, yeah, I like these songs too, just as much. So that should give you some, I don't know, excitement for what's coming up next when we get to 25 through 21, which is the next video. So it is Sunday right now as I'm recording this. This will go up as a premiere for Monday night, since we do not have any sets scheduled for Monday night. And I'm going to get this ready and then go to watch the Super Bowl, which I give two shits about, the NFL in general, and let alone Kansas City winning another one, because I think they're going to win. That's my prediction. I think Scott K asked us to come up with a score prediction in Discord, so maybe I'll go over there and do that before I leave. But San Francisco should win it, but the last, again, I don't watch, so I don't really know what I'm talking about here. But the last 2 games I did watch them play against Detroit, and I forget who was before. That was the Ravens. I can't remember who it was. No, it wasn't the Ravens. They just looked pretty bad, and like they were going to get beat the whole game. And then they somehow come back in the second half. You can't have a bad first half with the Kansas City Chiefs. They're going to stomp you. So the thing I don't understand is like San Francisco's defense is supposed to be all freaking amazing, and I just feel like they look like shit a lot the last 2 games. I mean, Detroit had like a 20-point lead going into the second half because the defense was not stopping shit. So I don't see how you're going to stop Patrick Mahomes and his band of brothers if your defense is not stopping the Detroit Lions and whoever else that was before them. Again, I don't care, but I guess we'll find out. I'm going to go to an actual bar and watch it with a friend and some other mid-young people, because I'm not young anymore. All right, well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and we will see you Saturday for the next live set. So this is Cpt Morgan saying, peace out.